Sorry, it's me again. You said you wanted to talk if I had another dream.
Listen, man, it's like really late.
Yeah, I know it's late, but you sounded like you thought they were important.
You remember this one then?
No, I don't remember it. I recorded it when I woke up, just like you said. Oh, come on. You'll want to hear this. I promise. All right. I am walking through a forest. The trees here are long like limbs or string, white like bone. Far, far behind me are the lights of a town. I think it might once have been my home. The home I had when I still had a name. I'm sure I had a name once. I had it since the day I was born. But names don't matter in the places I've been. Autumn has begun. The crunchy shells of leaves are disturbed by my gait, but the cloying wetness of summer still lingers. Muddy patches of rotten underbrush occasionally drench my leg up to the shin. Black, stinking mire falls away. Flies gather around the parts of my face that contain the softer meat and leave fatter than they came. The thick brush traps me away from the open air. I continue to walk. I've reached a part of the woods where the air has become lighter. The average gradient is steeper. The sun has become trapped in the clouds. The trees here are less dense. The flies have stopped their infernal buzzing, that sound replaced by the creaking of distant trees. Were I able, I would shudder at the thought that they sound like voices. As it is, I continue walking. The dress I wear is torn, my hair a nest of knots. The briars have ripped portions of my skin away, leaving the parts of me they once covered to fester. I grip a final thorny vine in hand, unable to feel its spikes dig into my flesh. A dribble of coagulated blood falls into a lumpy pile. Dragging myself from the tangle of plants, my toes find the face of a rock, my body tumbling to the bottom of the gully that the briars obscured. A few seconds later, I can see again. The stream I've landed in is shallow and cold. A few feet from me lies my left hand, twitching. I take the hand in mine before I do not think to quite check the condition of my palms. Now I stare in melancholy at the pock-marked flesh, less cut or scraped, and more like a crater in the hand. They are frailer hands than I have. The skin is darker and the bones are sharper. They are not my hands. I merely look from the sockets of their owner. Climbing from the gully is difficult with only one functional arm, but I manage it. The other side is much the same as the side I fell from, though thankfully it's clear of briar. I am close. The birds have stopped singing. The clearing is empty. 5 hollow beech trees stand around the clearing's perimeter. A scorched 6th is collapsed at the other end, shrouded in a wreath of weeds and mushrooms. The other trees seem to grow away from it. I take a step forward, then another, then a third, until my bare foot reaches solid rock, and I am knocked prone by the jolt of firmness it sends up my ruined body. Kneeling on the foundation of what I'm quite sure is a house, I look through what may have been tears, may have been blood. Either way, both are red. I see light in the scorched tree. Someone is standing over me. I wake up.
Fuck.
Hey, I can't help it.
You don't remember anything else?
No. I must have woken up at the end there, or didn't remember anymore because beep, sleepy me turns the recorder off.
Jesus.
It's creepy, isn't it? Be honest, do you think I'm possessed?
Piss off.
Quit sulking that you didn't get a satisfying conclusion to this episode of Your Best Friend's Been Having Recurring Dreams About Being Some Dead Girl. You're the therapist. Do some therapizing, man. What does the crawling through thorny bushes bit have to do with the untimely death of my chinchilla?
Fine.